Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of me playing, basically, a new game. Welcome back, another jaunt through the game sphere. I'm James. Usually I'm better at this kind of intro. I'm James, at AwesomeJambo everywhere, and we're live on twitch.tv/AwesomeJambo right now. We're on catch up there for a week, and all the streams are archived at youtube.com/AwesomeJambo. Please like, share, subscribe, poke me, tweet me, do all that tech stuff. I'm live, I'm on Twitter, I'm on all the places. Please do like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. Get updates on what new games we're playing. And speaking of, just listen to that music. It's the best. It's the best intro. It's the best title music, I think, since Revelations, certainly. And yes, we're back playing. It's episode 1. Brand new. Gotta turn it down a little bit though, so that I can be heard over it. Could you all hear me there? I doubt it, but we'll find out. Hi, let me just read you. Yeah, I'm James, at AwesomeJambo everywhere. We're live, we're playing Assassin's Creed Rogue, remastered for the PlayStation 4. And we're about to kick it off with yet a new assassin. Or is he? Well, if you've played this game before, you'll know he doesn't stay. Spoiler alert, doesn't stay an assassin for very long. But yes, this is episode 1 of Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered. This one is Lucky Man. You might recall the name of the guy, Shay Patrick Cormac, the most Irish sounding name. Shay Patrick Cormac. Who the fuck wrote this game? Like, they must not have won any awards, for sure. I can tell you that much right now.
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent.
What is that accent?
Hide in plain sight.
That is a Canadian man doing an impression
Never
of an Irish accent that he heard another non-Irish guy do once.
These are the tenets of the creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Oh my god. As if it is. As if it is. There we go. This is the intro. That's Shay there. Kill the assassin? What? But you're probably asking, we're playing Assassin's Creed. It's what? Yeah, that's all worked. But there we go. The exact same controls, pretty much, except what was that? That was nothing. Should have been able to make that. Exact same controls from Black Flag and Freedom Cry. Exact same kind of animations, of course.
Well, you won't lack for firewood, at least.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
Oh,
You've been saying that for years, but you're precious little
you're
to
playing a
show for
drinking
it.
game.
Or have you been spending it all getting out
Drink
of
every
trouble?
time
Well,
he says that.
Trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back.
So yes, we're playing as Johnny Irish.
Come on.
And
Captain Deliver Andre and his crew must have run into
him
some
there.
trouble. Who knew meeting
It's a
with
pretty
smugglers
cool
would lead to no good?
assassin outfit, I've got to say. Like I like it. Yeah. But this is 1752 in North America, January 1752. So the 7 Years' War hasn't yet begun. This is set just before Haytham Kenway of Assassin's Creed 3 fame comes to the colonies. Set just before then.
Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
In terms of the game, it feels like, you know, a bit of a lateral move, bit of a sidestep, you know, to the previous game. Personally, it's up to people. People can like what they like.
Catch.
I am not as much a fan of this. Like, it could have been something so good. It could have been so good, and it just it's unfortunate that this game has not.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Merde, mais où sont ces crétins?
Just wasn't well written or well acted at all.
Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph, couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! Ugh. I will teach you some manners, boy. I will teach you some manners, boy.
So yeah, very quick sort of training.
I will teach you some manners, boy.
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You, treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them.
The fact that he didn't have them before now is baffling, quite frankly. But yeah, very much a similar sort of style as Edward, except where Edward Kenway
Tread with
used
care, Shay.
dual
The Royal Navy be ready for us.
dual blades,
Remember your
dual
training.
swords. He has a long sword and short sword. I believe I have unlocked some... Oh, Templar map. Let's have a look-see here. Between two trees. 300 minus 143. Let's have a look-see up there first before we go off chasing wild geese.
Ready to teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
I have.
Where are
I
your
have
mates
immediately
now, you
come the wrong
bilge
direction.
rat?
Like immediately.
Just bad.
Talk before I bash out your brains!
I'll teach you. I just have to pull the trigger.
We will find them and let them bury what's left of you.
Got a clear shot, man.
I can get him from here!
He's trying to...
Got him sighted!
I'm sure Liam can handle it. Let's just have a look for this. Is it right here? I feel like it's right here. Yeah, look at that. First treasure found. Casually as you like. So that's a Templar artifact. And there's like 30 of them, maybe 30 or 40 of them at least, I think. And they unlock an actually pretty cool armor set. I will say that. This game does have, for the length it is, there are a ton of side activities. And there's a lot to do to extend the lifespan of the game. which, you know, is great. Sure, yeah. Something you want to be able to do is have that replayability, though, and this just didn't really have it.
Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
Thank you.
Not many weapons.
He's trying to get away.
You there!
Leather out, mate.
That's brutal. Being stabbed upwards.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Yet another map.
Happy hunting, lads! Set her ablaze! Seek that vessel!
He's no match for you!
Ha ha! Yeah!
Yeah!
You'll notice it's not reals anymore, it's back to pounds. Ah, Morrigan. So it's actually not... So yeah, this is going to be Shay's ship.
You best get down, man!
Another one. They're falling like flies.
So yeah, this is going to be Shay's ship. And it is called something, I think it's called, well, whatever it is, it's a slip of war. It's not the Gerfault, as I thought originally. That was the name of the Chevalier's ship. That's brutal. Fuck.
I was saving those fellas for you.
Oh my god.
Maybe you were not completely
Outstanding.
useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
That was
pile
outstanding.
of
Slicing
hell.
apart two guys.
You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
Chevalier.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons. You look as fine as anything on the Seven Seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
Oh, Connor.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
So Morgan is the god of death.
Queen of war and darkness. She harvests the souls of fallen warriors. Perfect indeed.
Loose all! Let's move!
I have a t-shirt with Morgan on it.
Fill the sails! Some sort of cargo there.
A ship! She's a false shin! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
Too fast.
Ready here! All
Oh,
sail!
Fire!
Come to planks! Come to planks!
Stop them, boy!
He's breaking up!
Fire!
For us! Brace! Brace!
They're tearing her to pieces! Do something!
Ease off
It
the
really
wind.
does, like, so the Morrigan is
Loose all and
faster,
trim sharp to the wind.
and is narrower, and is, shallower, so she can go up shallower passages. So she's a bit more nimble than the Jackdaw.
Fire!
So really, a lot of the ship combat that we do in Black Flag has been
It
vastly
seems this
improved
vessel
upon
is
here.
battle ready after all. I will
Very,
return
very
to
fun.
what is left of
I
your
will say that.
It's a long way home, and we have repairs to
Very
do.
fun.
Sing
indeed.
hearty, lads. Chevalier is pleased with us.
And we're heading back to our base, the Davenport homestead, after this.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
But yeah, absolutely. Probably the best opening title track since Revelations. The most beautiful, in my opinion. It's regularly, I regularly listen to it. Rogue Remastered. There we go.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not panic.
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check.
This is not a test.
You were just in an animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You work for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any
Very
of this ringing a
spoon-feedy,
bell?
this.
Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost. Now let's get out of here.
This is not a drill. Please
Follow me. Double
It's a
time.
different guy. We're playing as a different
This
guy
chaos
compared
is
to
absolutely your fault, in case
the
you're
last
wondering.
game. Just in case you were wondering.
Just like we practiced in our safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive. What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otzoberg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press.
So your
Do
name.
whatever they tell you to do, okay?
Call
Go team.
call you by your name. Violet.
Technically,
Okay.
you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie, the elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with...
Subject Arno Dorian. Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
Shay's genetic
That's fun.
memories.
Nice little Easter
Why?
eggs.
He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Another tablet. Yes, I will take this. Subject Laureano Torres. An entire virtual feature about Laureano Torres is the most boring thing. The guy does seem like a very, very dry character, does he not? So yeah, much in the same way as the modern sense from last time.
In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Okay, so I'm not sure you were supposed to see that. You should just get back to your animus.
But yeah, you can repair all 20 of the computers, and they do things.
You know, feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your coworkers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment.
Following the Great Purge of 2000, William Miles became the de facto leader of the Assassins. A cunning and ruthless strategist, he trained several agents who infiltrated Abstergo, including Clay Kasmeric and Lucy Stillman.
Or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
So yeah, we're quote-unquote meeting Giovanni Otzoberg, who is, in my opinion, one of the best written characters in the modern-day setting. And the stuff that he says makes a lot of sense. So the notion behind Rogue when they made it was to show how similar the Assassin and Templar ideologies were, which I thought was really fascinating, because for a while, since Assassin's Creed 3 anyway, with Haytham,
it has been a long
Yeah.
time.
Oh my god. Adewale.
Achilles. Adewale. How go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Young Achilles.
Who's our visitor?
Who's the old fella?
Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell me what happened, old friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this. But did Macandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Vendredi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Macandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found the site.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and precursor box. I gave chase on the sea, but lost their trail when they reached New York.
We must consider what to do next.
So there we go. That's that's the kind of thing I think I love most about this series, is that it takes real world things that happened, you know, real world historical events, and just goes, yeah, we can use those.
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
And yeah, they do things like that. The actual earthquake in Haiti, well, in our world, in this in universe, it was a precursor artifact site.
You are late.
Hope, what did I miss? Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
So, just doing mini missions, basically, to complete our training.
What's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time, but not too much. More work after this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. Reload. Come on, hurry up. Well done, Shay. Keep it up.
Nice.
Doing all right, Shay. But don't let the others vex you. They mean well, though they'll never show it.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? Nicely done.
I see him there!
Oh, right. Whoops. Okay. Oops. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I want to get the full sync. Why not? Why not, indeed?
Kisegawasi.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed?
Yeah.
Top form, Shay. You certainly know how to handle yourself. You certainly know how to handle yourself. Nicely done. I am surprised. You did better than I expected.
Yeah.
Have your skills
Yet
actually
another
grown,
training mission
Shay?
at the start of each Assassin's Creed.
Do not get a swelled head over it.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you.
So a lot of people thought that Connor, or Redon Hagedon, from Assassin's Creed 3, and in fact it was widely believed, in fact, both the Assassins and the Templars believed it in-game, that he was the first native American assassin, but actually it was Kesegawase, about 1760, so this is just, yeah, so about 15 years earlier. This is set about 15 years before the start of
It is time
Connor's
for the
journey.
hunt.
Well, shit. Failed straight away.
Use all your senses together to find prey. Killing should not be meaningless. You must use what nature is. Good. Now to use what you have taken.
Nice. Very little else. Air rifle, of course, sleep darts, sleep grenades, shrapnel grenades. Oh, he does have quite a few very lovely upgrades, does Shay.
With these,
like I say, this is
you can
probably the
keep
game
your
with the
pistols
most
close.
crafting options thus far.
Achilles has one more thing to show you.
I think they tried and failed. Maybe. I don't know. It feels like they tried to make an Ezio, like an Irish Ezio, and failed. So, yeah, not ideal. So we've entered this house many a time. This, of course, is back before the slow fever. Achilles' wife and child are still alive. See here. Oh, and there's the Experto Credi. Oh, fantastic. You love to see it. Look at that. Oh. Lovely. And there's the Morrigan there.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, Mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will
His
retrieve what
Master
has been
Assassin
lost.
outfit is spectacular.
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Oh, damn, I thought I got that one. So, yes, the box, you might remember from Freedom Cry, that Adewale recovers and gives as a little wee gift to Bastien Joseph, which is why I played that particular DLC. Don't get me wrong, we're gonna play all the DLCs. Don't worry about that. But yes, so the box does allow you to essentially read precursor language, among other things. It also shows you temple locations and that kind of thing, you know. So yeah, this is pre-Assassin's Creed 3, so no Aquila yet. We will create our little health upgrade first, though. Arctic hare, Canadian lynx, grey wolf, and killer whale. Black wolf and narwhal? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't think I'll get all of those, will I?
Where to? Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
New York.
It's not like you to set out without a plan.
A plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most at ease when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
So yeah, you might notice it's
We
a
only have
little
one
bit
lead,
chilly.
Shay.
There's some
Let's hope it brings
ice
us close.
cubes in the water up here. That is because we are in the North Atlantic, and the further north we go, so everything north of here pretty much is frozen solid, and it does make for a rather stunning, fun time. That's where we were previously, Port Menier, and yeah, we are much further south now. Oh, I kind of want to explore this area, whatever that is. That looks intriguing. Just a little island all by itself. Just to show you the rest, you can obviously go to the valley, and you can go to New York as well. So, but for now, we're not down in the Caribbean islands anymore. No. Further north, North Atlantic we are. And let us continue on our way and go via this fort here, Port La Joie.
Artifacts.
So Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. He tasked me to task you. You need to find what was stolen from Macandal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box and manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. And you'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you could be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
But yeah, much more maneuverable ship. Very shallow. Moves a lot quicker. Just a genuinely fun bit of combat. And I wish, part of me wishes it were longer and there were more missions set in the sea like this. But yeah, no, it's just it's a little short game. Almost a DLC in its own right, you know. I tell you what, actually, it is the Mirage to Black Flag's Valhalla, basically. It could have been a long DLC.
Trust me, you will sell
they
those
made it a
lobster
full
by the
name.
ton in France. Ah, the cabbage farmers return. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay.
They're pirates.
When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what can you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. But it's much more than that.
Adewale was already a legend before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate. The scourge of the West Indies. Rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woodes Rogers, and Calico Jack Rackham.
Anyone for a cold tumbler of rum?
We're getting close, Shay.
Come on, where's the spy box?
Fire!
Oh, shit.
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now, let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Pretty sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
On your...
Captain, hold your fire. We don't want to sink her. Now's the time. Let's board her.
Show them what's for, Captain. Come on, men. The spoils are ours. For the Morrigan!
Oh shit, we don't have any swivels. Fuck. That sucks. Well, no. I thought we would have some swivels by now, but clearly not. I'm just gonna jump over there and kill them, I think. Wait for it. There we go. Killed 5 before anyone else even got the ship close enough to jump aboard. Look at that. You want to know piracy? That's what it is right there. Oh. Yes. Money. Give me the money. He's got weird hair. Got weird hair and
The
face.
sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master station nearby. We can spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. It's a shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Our struggle is beyond political borders, Shay.
Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Per se and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle. Anchor!
So yeah, vast
What's on
chunk
your mind,
of the game
Captain?
so far, like all of it, has been, hey, here is how you upgrade, and here is how you do things. New armor, yep. New cannon, yep. Puckle guns? Oh, front cannonades. Yeah, the cannonades are good. Mortar, nope. Puckle gun? No. So the puckle guns are a bit like the side gun, whatever they're called. I can't remember. Oh shit. Whatever they're called. I can't be bothered to remember or looking it up. But the
Run bit
guns are
of business, that.
They're basically the machine gun version. You see there, much narrower, much shallower ship.
Captain's at the helm!
We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. Le Chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. But the Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
No match for us, Captain!
She's breaking up!
No.
So you'll see we're heading sail deeper into older climates.
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay. Careful, Shay. These waters are full of
enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
These cowards must pay!
And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? We sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened. Fire!
You have your orders! Ready to box, sir!
Fire!
You've
Return to the ship, Captain!
No match for us, Captain! On to planks!
Careful, Captain. They could fire many volleys.
Fire!
Use explosive shot to stop her escaping.
Loaded, Captain! Ah! Send them to the icy bridge!
Fire!
That's what...
Caution, Shay.
Taking a hit,
Careful,
Captain!
Captain. They can fire many volleys.
Fire! Short and sail! Get off the squall! Fire!
We're headed right into them!
Fire! That's the last of them.
Then let us go on.
We're not too far from Anticosti
Nice.
Island now.
Nice and
Will
easy.
your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope Le Chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ave Caesar!
Douse the mizzen.
Salt air, open skies. A man out on the ocean is as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. I won't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men, instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murdering bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
And we have nothing in common with that, of course.
A fool, Captain!
Fire!
For us, Captain!
You have
On
your
your
orders.
mark, Captain!
Enemy heading for us, sir. Gunboat, Captain. Ships of the Royal Navy, sir. Just
Fire! Sails, sir! Incoming ship! Loaded, Captain!
And we're just on our way to
Easy
Anticosti.
prey, Captain Cormac.
You can leave your vessel, of course. You can jump into the sea, as you were able to in Black Flag. But if you do that up here, you start taking cold damage. Basically, you start getting a bit frosty, which I think is a really cool mechanic. You know. AC, Assassin's Creed. Oh no, Anti.
There it is. Anticosti. Le Chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Captain, take your cold bath!
Yeah.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum. It's
Eau de vie. Oh, eau de vie, whiskey. Water of life. Oh, that's interesting. That's what they call it.
So, Louis Joseph, how goes the fur trade?
Not well enough to put beef on my family's plates.
If you want beef, raid more British brigs. They're loaded down with barrels.
Oh, yes. Their Irish farms yield much meat, don't they? Oh, that is smart management. Far better than the locals could do.
While we're here, may as well grab that sword that's out the back.
That's the way.
Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken it.
Where's the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is.
Lawrence
Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill.
cousin to George Washington.
Shay, let's return
That's
and
right.
find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
That's right, your favorite president. His cousin was a Templar. We may have time for just one more mission before we head on our way. Where would we be going to? Ah, to North America. Yes. Let us fast travel to the North America.
Loose made sails!
Whose turn is it to salt the fish?
Crowd on it!
River Valley. So yeah, three big main locations. The North Atlantic Ocean, including all the villages and towns therein that sort of live up in kind of Canada area, that kind of thing, north of Boston, that kind of area. North America, but not the frontier that we saw in Assassin's Creed 3. No, we have the River Valley, which is a different area of the frontier, but still, it's really cool, and it's temperate, and there's lots of small towns and villages there as well, and you can obviously pilot your ship up it because she's a much narrower, much shallower draft. Yeah, so we've been at sea now for since April, so a couple of months out on the open water. You don't really appreciate how much time passes in the Assassin's Creed games, really, do you?
Close down! Catch some wind!
Yeah, very wide open, very fun looking. Let's have a quick look at the map. So yeah, there we go. Look at the size of that. Goes up further than you'd expect, does it not? Yeah, and each one of these locations has yet still more of the forts and locations and that sort of area, and it's a genuinely fun. It's a fun game. This is a very fun game to play. I wish it were longer. I wish it were better written in terms of the main storyline, because it, in a lot of ways, it perfects a lot of the stuff that's in Black Flag. But yeah, just does not have the kind of the emotion Black Flag has. It doesn't have the kind of
anchor away.
It doesn't have the life. It's none of the.
Anyone for a cold tumbler of rum?
It's got none of the life really that Black Flag has. And fun. In terms of the story.
What service can I provide you?
But it does have fun in terms of, oh yeah, great, cool. Heavy shot, how much do I have? Not a lot, fuck. I don't have 500 quid to spend on heavy
Another
shot.
time.
Frontier towns. There we go, that's what these are, frontier towns.
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington. Businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
Just casually jumping. The way they jump, the way that he jumps is absolutely hilarious to me. We'll go check out and see if we can get a new sword, perhaps. Before we finish up for the day.
Welcome. Do come in.
Aha. Katana and Wakizashi. Do I want the speed or do I want the damage? I think I'll take the speed. Make sure I've got them both. Altair's sword. Mm-hmm. There's a couple that are actually really fun. Scottish broadsword, used one of those, very fun. A couple of pistols, we'll see if we have any pistols. Pirate flintlocks? Ah, no, we have some that we've unlocked already. Looky, looky. There we go.
Ah, well, good day.
So with Shay, I don't think you get the 4 guns that Edward has. He has a dual holster on his belt there, and I think that's all he gets. So we got Arno Dorian swords, and Edward
73. No,
pistols. I do enjoy that kind of like little thing, but you know, it's at some point you're gonna need to have an original idea, you know, that isn't referenced. I think that's
well,
what
if we've any luck,
about
that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his.
Red Bank in sight.
There. Aye. There she is. All right, man. Time to be quiet.
That's quite a Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
Shit.
Incoming ship!
I've
They're
been
giving
seen.
chase! Gunboat,
We're
cut
clear.
their
Studs out. Let's get moving.
Go, 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 go. Go the long way round. Don't be seen. That's what happens if you stay
Blockade,
shiftless.
Captain! This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package and find Washington.
Trim may be off. Bring it up.
Some blockade.
I think we cracked. Have you
And remember what I said, Shay. Washington must die.
Bristol like.
This is, I think, what I like. What I really like about River Valley is you can genuinely swim the whole thing, or walk the whole thing, or do whatever the hell you like, and it feels like an organic area to be in. It's such a cool, fun setting, and it's disappointing that there wasn't more done with it. Like, look at that. You just wandered through the wilderness and found a village that you're chasing your target in. That is Assassin's Creed. Very fun. to me, and I don't know, other people might like other things.
Aye.
Strong Templar presence here, huh? Yeah, this is the first game that shows you how far out your whistles extend.
Hold you!
Expect any sane man to believe you? Hold, man!
You look vaguely familiar. Ah, if the dead could talk, my job would be so
It's going
much
to be the devil.
easier. Huh?
The wind has changed. All can feel it. Opportunity oft knocks, but fleetingly. We must...
Of course, you can swim in this area.
Hold there. No, you don't. Get back here, you deaf turd.
Not worth the effort.
Ah!
Aye. I don't want to know
What
how
do we
this
have here?
story unfolds.
Poor bugger.
Love that.
Oh, what's this?
Kick him overboard. Ooh,
A rifle.
A rifle.
You there!
Ah!
Stay! Where you are.
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington. This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him. Yeah.
So yeah, this is Mount Vernon.
I think the French may have a stronger army.
What are you doing? Stop! What are you doing? I'll turn you off! Oh, I think I can hit him! Got him in sight! Got you lined up, dog. Got you lined up, dog. I think I can hit him.
Heart attack. Heart attack. Up here. Alright. So that little thing on the map there is a native Inuit token thing, which unlocks native armor, which is another very good set of armor. It's a game full of collectibles. Full of collectibles.
Yeah. Soon to be extinct. Guards, please help.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
You men do your duty, so that God doesn't smite us like he did those poor bastards in Port-au-Prince.
That's a bit insensitive, isn't it?
You cannot do this here! Guards! To get out of here. Home. Yes, home.
Letting the guards do my dirty work for me.
Are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George.
It's George Washington!
Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
He does not sound well.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. 'Cause I'm about to murder a dying man.
Theo, someone is throwing stars up into the sky.
It's nothing. No need to worry.
These fireworks are utterly delightful.
Oh, it's nothing. No need to worry. You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake. God damn it. I'd better hurry.
Think you're far?
I have to get to the Morgan. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around.
This should slow life.
Is that a ship mortar? That's not sporting!
You'll not get through here.
Rolling about, dirty
hell.
corn. Stand still.
Keep the slippery bastard in sight, boys. Can't run forever.
Shay. We'll break up.
Oh my god.
Trying to give us this shit, maggot.
And a clear shot.
She's so heavily wounded.
Fire! Get the maids!
Run. Sail. Flee. Anything.
Top Scott!
Oh my god.
Get a move on.
Shit, coming after us, sir!
Caution, Shay.
So that was Mount Vernon. That was Lawrence Washington, cousin of George, brother of George, related to George Washington. I cannot fully remember.
Is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked. He would have been dead in a month anyway. And 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. You can find the objects later. Cheer up, Shay. It's a rare day we can sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
Well, there we go. We've slain? Whatever. We've killed our first Templar and completed the first couple of sequences. We've gotten to grips with what Shay is all about. He is apparently a very lucky man. He makes his own luck. And
the memory appears to be fragmented.
Yeah.
How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. The readable,
May
but messy.
54.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies.
2 years later, right?
Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
And that is where we'll end for today. Thank you all for...
So grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Oh, yeah, in the 2 years.
I've seen Achilles crying.
In the 2 years since.
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss. We all are.
I know, but it's been months, and we've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and box.
Le Chasseur has a lead on the box. To meet him and Chevalier in St. John's.
Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up then.
And we will meet with
Achilles
Chevalier.
said whoever had the artifacts could access sites of great power.
Sake.
What did he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself, Shay. I had a long talk with Adewale about that. He believes the box can be activated to, well, project words or images.
Like a magic lantern?
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Connolly put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front. Then we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome. Bright and near as big as life.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strange language of the manuscript, too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Who knows? I fear we might never truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden work.
Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chalk and cheese, but both can be lovely.
You see, opinions like that give a man a reputation for wisdom.
Yeah, thank you.
I would have just said Havana. The girls there have lusty buttocks and bosoms and feel no shame in putting them on display. But that's no slight against our lasses from home.
I suppose.
I think
What's he doing with
Galway
his
has the
hands?
nicest ones. Fair and modest. Always willing to spot you a penny for an ale.
You don't say.
And then there's the maids I met in Lisbon. Destined for the convent they were. Dark-eyed and kindly dispositioned. If only I'd spoke Portuguese. Not that we spent much of our nights talking.
Opinions like that give a man an entirely different reputation.
I love the banter between these two. We'll pick up with that banter. We'll meet Chevalier at St. John's next time. So thank you all for watching, listening. Remember, I'm at AwesomeJambo on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, everywhere that matters, really. Message me to see what we're playing next. We will be continuing with Rogue for the time being, having completed Black Flag. Thank you all for joining me. And until next time, don't forget that you need an icebreaker round to break through sheets of ice. And also, don't forget to keep on being awesome. Bye.